All right, Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shemi, Shabbat, Shimmer, Kakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim out there pushing the word of sincerity and in truth. I'm just going to do a series going into, basically the end of the American dream, pertaining to economics, pertaining to different situations, everything pertaining to America's fall, loss of jobs, real estate collapse, the housing market, so on and so forth. And, it's going to be episode 1, just short and sweet, just staying updated with the news of things. Cause that's the job of a prophet to watch, and I'm going to start with this. Largest U.S. mattress retailer is preparing to file for bankruptcy. And it's published August 6, 2018. It says it has long been speculated that mattress firm, the U.S. mattress retailing giant, was in a solvency crisis, largely as a result of the spectacular collapse of its parent, Steinhoff International Holdings NV, following an accounting scandal in late 2017, and has been struggling to restructure the debt of some subsidiaries with its creditors. Now, according to Reuters, mattress firm, the largest U.S. mattress retailer, is planning to file for bankruptcy, Reuters reports, as the firm struggles to exit costly store leases and shut some of its 3,000 locations that are losing money. A bankruptcy filing would make mattress firm the latest U.S. retailer struggling due to competition from e-commerce firms such as Amazon.com, putting pressure on brick and mortar retailers, as well as declining demand as the business model transforms. However, a key driver behind any Chapter 11 filing would be the sorry financial state of insolvent Steinhoff, which acquired mattress firm for $3.8 billion in 2016 as a part of an aggressive global roll-up, which ultimately pushed the company into bankruptcy. Right, and that's the main point. If brothers want to, of course, read the rest, of course, feel free to. But that's, that's prophecy, man. Of these different companies, these major entity companies that supplying you, whether it's mattresses, agricultural goods, fruits, vegetables. You had you got different toy stores, that's providing goods and supplies, merchandise unto the people. And all these different stores is closing up, such as Toys R Us and various other stores. These stores are shutting down, by and by, and they're gonna reuse these stores, man. These stores are really gonna be, open centers for internment camps, because Amazon is the major, store that's basically staturing itself above all the other stores, and all these other stores are dropping because of how Amazon has, is elevated in the market. The way it dishes out its goods is basically toppling all these other companies, and that, like I said, that's prophecy coming to pass, pursuant to Second Ezra, all right, and also Ecclesiastes, which I'm gonna get that scripture. Second Ezra 16:21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Right. So people think because they could get these different substances for a lower bargain. You could finance a mattress, you could finance, your car, you could finance different goods and merchandise, that you're in a good estate, not knowing in the backdrop of things that these different companies are falling, man, because ultimately America itself is falling. The strength of America is drying up, which is the U.S. currency. All right. All these different wars is basically breaking out, and that's where majority of the federal budget is headed towards, is World War III. That's why the scripture says, beat your plowshares into pruning hooks, meaning to strip essence or strip your money from the agricultural market and gear it all towards weaponry, man. Whether it's drones, aerial warfare, marine warfare, ground troopers, guns, Humvees, MRAPs, so on and so forth. And if they beating their swords into their plowshares into pruning hooks, then that means it's going to be lack of agriculture, which means that it's going to be a famine. It's going to be a lack of substance to supply the citizens. And we in those times, that's why our job at spiritual purpose is to stock up on the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Shai, so that we'll be preserved from the world having the understanding of the Lord to structure us and to feed us in that day. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 12:3. In the day when matter of fact, I'll start at 1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. The word grinders represents work. That's why you have that saying, basically grinding. You know, whenever you grind something down, that represents putting aggression towards something. So if the grinders are going to cease, then that means it's going to be a lack of work. Scripture says there shall be no work in Egypt, and those that look out of the window be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. When the sound of the grinding is low, right? When the doors are shut in the streets, that sounds like martial law. All right, because if doors are shut, then that's actually people that's not going to be freely able to go in and out, because people are mainly going in and out, jumping on the highways and basically clogging up traffic to go to what? Their jobs. That's where hence the term traffic. They're trafficking, whether themselves, whether they're trafficking merchandise and those 18-wheelers and things of that nature. Those different trucks, everything on the highway is mainly for the trafficking and going back and forth for work. So when the doors is going to be shut in the streets, then that means it's going to be a lack of work. And that's why it says when the sound of the grinding is low. All right, these manufacturing plants, these different plants where you have all kind of fuel and different things, loud sounds and things of that nature, that's going to be at a low, because the machinery and things of that nature is going to be shutting off. All right. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Right. So we're in those times, man. You know, this is one of many things, you know, that's going to happen coming on the oncoming collapse of America. So I want to end by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai, Shem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom Makim.